That burn damage is not kicking in,
Oh,
but it's really low right now for the Earthshaker into the tree lines, and Moon Meander will be picked off by Arcade. First blood going the way of Alliance.
All skill, but still has the most net worth in the game, so everything's fine.
Don't show you. Oh, wait, he just burned the CP.
Oh,
Nuts is just gonna. Okay, no, the bottle charges are going, and with the Taskar snowball, Nuts charges away. He's bumping back No-Tail. He has to go back into the tree line, but the trees get cut down. One more attack will actually come from the tower, which takes out Nuts. Wasn't really part of his initial plan. And now No-Tail is battling up against Loader, who already takes out the rune. The bottle is going to arrive for him, so he's got a little bit to work with, but the Earthshaker, Fissure Block, it actually works for him, and Monkeys will be picking up Loader as well. The Earthshaker's getting trapped in a little bit, but as he walks down, he's still got a lot of life. No boots available, but it doesn't matter. S4 can't catch him, and the shards will lock out Arcade as well. The perfect shard position.
Oh, and he just revealed that they have a ward there too. Well, I guess SP was charging another target, so make to me.
Yeah, it's I'll give you a TS ISP after this. Jump into that. Snowball up on the top lane. S4, a little bit of trouble for him. Arcade keeping his life up with that restoration, and now they actually can turn this thing around. You do have the Spirit Breaker, but not enough mana for charge. Now he has enough, and he's just going to go over towards Moon Meander. Find that quick pick off, and then get the hell out of there. Trickle's playing this little bit of a filter. If he really wants to, he can throw down the cooldown, but they're committing more. And this is a 3-hero TP coming in from Alliance. Arcade already got the Iron Shell over on Nuts. Loaded TP to the front lines, and now with the Concoction, looking for the opening. He will get the Concoction off. It's over on Fly, while Nuts will be denied the kill for the moment, just only because of the Shallow Grave. But the Iron Shell is not close to finish the job. The heal bomb comes in, and Nuts wants to keep running. The Echo Stem keeps him out, and the Rocket Barrage. Great control coming up there from Monkeys. The Darkseid Illusion moves forward, but they're practically back to full life anyway. Very thanks to the Dazzle at left. Alliance aggressively pushing down the bottom lane. Second Iron Shell can come up from Admiral Bulldog in 1 second, and he puts it on top of S4. They really want an opening, but Monkey, they're ready to find here, but that Iron Shell burn damage may be a little bit too much. The Echo Stem keeps him out in the Darkseid wall, but Alliance, they are staying alive. Arcade with a 2 points up in Voodoo Restoration, now into the Death Ward, forcing back Monkey. The Death Ward damage is going to follow the Earthshaker almost into the tree lines. S4, he's being surged away, they'll go back through the wall. Protection area of Alliance. Get away from these Necro units of No-Tail, considering the Alchemist is taking most of the stuns and he's being involved in fights now. The Spirit Breaker is looking to do good. Arcade is the lowest net worth on the field, but they roll directly into Monkey. The Paralyzing Cast is going to work. Arcade still got the Death Ward. Now the stun's being used. He can let it go. And with a charge for the Darkseid wall, they'll protect him inside of the Snowball. The shards will be there. That'll cancel the Death Ward. Stuns can't do any more damage. Admiral Bulldog tries to stand his ground, but the Rocket Barrage will bring him down. The Earthshaker may have died a long way to the west, but Loader and S4, they're too far away to really do anything about this, and all of Monkey are TPing back, apart from No-Tail, who decided to actually hold on to his TP. Concoction from Loader.
And I think if it was up, he would have just sat there and killed those 2 heroes and just wiped and cleaned up the rest of the fight with another remnant. As it stands, they chased the Earthshaker with the Alchemist and the Ember as well, and in the meantime, Fly.
Yep, there's your punch. Nuts is charging in as well. He's trying to keep Fly off him to stop that heal bomb from coming out. But it's still going to arrive from Fly. The Spirit Breaker will get the last punch, but now he's trapped in range of the tower and can't walk himself away. He's still being stunned up because of the Fissure Beam there. Arcade needs to give him a little bit more life with the Echo Slam shut down. Moon wanted to really commit to that one. He was able to claim it. And now with Fissure off cooldown in 4 seconds time, they're going to snowball in, picking up the Earthshaker as they go. Arcade being punched up, the Fissure being a little bit earlier, but Admiral Bulldog will cancel his TP. He was TPing up from the bottom lane to try and help out his teammate, but the damage was already done by Monkeys.
As you can see, 3 heroes are smoked up behind them, so I think it's a good call that they realize with their awareness saying, like, we have these 2 rune wards and nobody's showing on the map, or Alchemist is farming deep in mid.
Charge is coming over on No-Tail. He'll trigger at the Necro units, and S4 actually just leaves. The Earthshaker picks the Darkseid on the bottom lane in the meantime. Earthbreaker still going to commit towards this charge. Going to go through the Necro units to Raw, cancelling Nuts. He's got Nether Strike available, but no mana. The Necro units just burn it straight off him. And S4 needs to kill off this Necro unit, not Nuts. No, in fact, Loader's going to be doing it himself. Gets the extra cash. Always have this Chemical Rage up
Yeah. You just spam it all day. You're basically an ultimate
Smoke move.
24/7.
They find Fly. S4. He needs to just get the quick jump up right now. They'll get the Searing Chains and a very quick pick off on the Dazzle.
He got through.
He's still going to get Radiance burned down, so even with the Shallow Grave, he can't do much. The rest of Monkeys are trying to initiate the top lane. The blink forward from S4, getting aggressive in the face of Miracle. Loader, back into Chemical Rage, surging forward, starts up with that concoction. Crit caught from the tree line. They're going to the death ward here of Arcade with the snowball protection. He'll buy himself a little bit of time actually going over towards Loader. S4 has to render himself away, but they're in the middle of the cooldown alliance. Loader's the only man in the front lines. We've got concoction back off cooldown, looking for the hit, and he finds No-Tail. While S4 jumps forward a crit, a big echo slam from Moon with a follow-up fissure, catching out 4 heroes. They're back and back into the wall. Admiral trying to create space, but not enough being there. S4 still needs space to move. He's got this gem of true sight from Monkeys into his own hands, and Loader's coming in for another fight. Concoction's done, flies over to No-Tail. They'll still got this Darkseer illusion. It won't do enough work, however, and S4, he's really not certain he can jump. Arcade's not certain either. Nuts doesn't care. He almost runs underneath the tier 1 tower, but pulls out the last moment. And Lions will say no to any more of this fighting. They had Nuts starts building towards what I assume will probably be the BKB of his. The Monkeys, they want to fight. They don't want to wait for these BKBs to finish, and they're going to go for S4. The blink, the roar, the mana burn, and how quickly does he die? The acid spraying concoction from Loader we tossed out, but Vision keeps creeping way back for a little bit longer. With the Radiance Burn as well, they can get through a little bit of it. But Loader doesn't have Chemical Rage. This is that 1 second we were talking about. 1 second out of that 5 seconds we're talking about, where Loader doesn't have his Chemical Rage. Now he does, and he'll start feeding into Miracle. Use that regeneration to force himself to be the primary target and not his buildings. They can't allow Monkeys just to keep forcing the issue here.
All 5 of their heroes are basically under vision right now. This is Monkey Business's time to make a move for sure.
But where do they go? The Hawk still sees Loader. Now it's actually going to burn out. Loader doesn't get the money for it, so he doesn't know it. But they initiate on No-Tail. He got the Necro books off, but how much work can they do? Sorry, he hasn't yet. 3 seconds till they can do that. But Admiral Bulldog, the back position until the follow-up Echo Slam. The snowball protection as well. You've lost a 1-for-1. No-Tail did end up dropping. And now you've still got Miracle going to work. He gets through the unkillable Loader. Best that Fissure done, it's going to be there. Nuts will take even more damage. S4 cannot buy space for his teammate. Loader will buy back and come to the front lines. But the damage has already been done. 17-11 on the board. Are they wanting to go? S4 he does. He blinks forward, goes for the Searing Chains. He's Miracle there. Concocted someone flying into. It doesn't hit the Earthshaker. It kills off S4. And now Loader in a dangerous position. He cannot die back. Loader actually getting stunned up to Surge. It's got a little bit more time from Admiral Bulldog left on it. And they'll end up just controlling them for the moment until that Blink Dagger. It backed off cooldown. The blink forward, Admiral Bulldog blinks over. But the rock wall will not be able to stun him in time. And a safe TP out for Earthshaker. They'll get back to safety.
Is like the best one they could have asked for. S4 initiating, 5 seconds stun.
Yeah, this is not the Alliance dream right now. When Loader is not carrying hard enough. Bottom lane, No-Tail trying to go on S4. His Blink Dagger's back off cooldown, and he actually blinks down. Now they go for the charge over on No-Tail.
Not to stop.
But no, they can't reach him. The Necro units will come up. The back from Admiral Bulldog will open up the jungle. They still have to get through these Necro units. Nut's going to be careful about his life. Admiral Bulldog will actually get to kill the Necro units, but they're coming over. Miracle looking for the call down. The big fish is done, catching out 3. Now they go to the call down. Loader gets caught by it a little bit. S4 still in the fight, locking down Miracle with that Searing Chains, but Arcade, he needs to keep his distance here. Now the paralyzing cast. The Earthshaker jumps in with him, killing off Arcade. No death ward for this fight. Loader, how long can you tank? Not long when you're negative 17 armor. Pulled into a rocket barrage. No flight cannon damage just yet. And with the start of this Searing Chains, they're really being controlled up on Loader. He's lost the regeneration and he's lost the fight. That's actually a death after he bought back. So a long time being on the sidelines. Can't stop flying and run out of here. Snowball can't keep up with them. Charge will be successful going north. But Admiral Bulldog still needs to get back to base as well. S4's trying to control the mid. Crit can't have, he doesn't have enough life to get in. So let's have to let this one go for now. Or do they? S4 should have a spirit.
I think S4 is fine. I really don't see why they wouldn't go for Roshan after.
There goes your tier 2.
Oh, they're just gonna get a kill and go for base.
Okay, that's one way to do it. The back from Admiral Bulldog tried to buy a little bit of space, but wasn't enough. He's still got 27 seconds without Loader, and Crit just goes in. Finds Arcade, the flag cannon damage, a little bit too far away, but they find S4. Start a fifth Searing Chain will go to work. Look at No-Tail as well as Moon. They both jump as quickly as they possibly can to get that pick on S4. They can't get it. but S4 had to remnant back up to the top lane, so he was unable to stick around, which means this bottom right is gone. And maybe even then the rotation to mid. Monkeys will probably fall back, however. The sustain, maybe not there. Yeah, they're back in.
They're just gonna back in.
Got to fist through that mid wave, drag it back a little bit further. Can that gyro cover? What are you meant to do? Like, he's got a butterfly up and running. You can't directly attack. S4 getting caught on the fidget stun. He's able to spirit jump stuff away. After Bulldog gave him the heal from the mech just in case. But Arcade, the flank cannon damage almost takes him out. How is he meant to nether ward when just one flank cannon set of hits bring him down to practically 0 life? Now, the nether strike, no, they pull out of it. S4 jumps forward again for another Searing Chain, but the fidget stun connects on the Alchemist. He'll mana style up, trying to push back the rest of Monkey with the blink ball from Notel. The back wall from Admiral Ball is going to do some work. Arcade into that death ward, but then again, how much damage they really have. With the snowball coming forward, there's nothing really more for Alliance to give. Loader can be on the front lines. Nuts will die underneath his own tier 4 towers, and Loader is being necro-booked down. He was battling up against the Dazzle only. He'll get the kill over on Notel, which is great for Loader with Amanda Illusions. Okay, he's going to get himself away. Is he jumping? No. He's running down to pick up a TP scroll. Red Alliance have no one left alive apart from Loader. And no way to bring him back to death, back to what's living, apart from Admiral Bulldog who can buy him back. So it's a tier 3, it's a top lane fight, that's all. That's all that can happen.
Miracle bought a rapier. I don't even know. When he went to the secret shop just now, he bought a rapier and he popped Satanic and he healed for like 1,500 HP in one tick. And I was like, what the hell just happened?
That would explain why Arcade died so early.
Yeah. Did you know when he was getting solar crested on that tower siege, the acid spray did 9 damage a tick on him. 9 damage. That's not how you stop a push.
Oh, they got the Aghanims. They gave the Aghanims to the Witch Doctor.
Oh, nice. This is what they're going for.
That's what Loader picked up. He doesn't have his death ward for another 8 seconds. They have to wait a little bit longer
before they go.
They're up against. You do back in Miracle. He's in range of the tower, and maybe this rapier can turn things around. But the Shallow Grave is Satanic. Does so much work. Arcade, get back in home. Miracle is still tanking the bloody fountain. He's still alive through all of this. Loader can't do any more damage. Miracle again. He still has Aegis Immortal as well. They are full printing Alliance's ass with this rapier. Monkeys will take him out in the fountain. That is it. Alliance, GG, they're out. Monkeys will take it 2-1.
Yep. There it is. AK matchmaking points. The AK on Monkey has suppressed the AK on Alliance. And today is the day for Monkey.